Karuizawa is a resort town in the mountains near Nagano, Japan, which we love visiting in all seasons. It's a lovely mix of a very livable eating town, lots of outlet shopping, and a huge amount of nature. If you haven't seen our past videos, we cover some outdoor parks and cool museums in the neighborhood. In this video, let's cover 3 great parks for getting in touch with nature in Karuizawa. By the way, if you're new to this channel, we have a number of videos coming up on traveling to Japan and a lot of Europe in the next few weeks. So please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and then hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos go live. The first location you must visit is Kumoba Pond. It's close to the town center, a 20-minute walk from the train station, or a 5-minute taxi ride or a drive. You can walk in a pleasant day and there is limited parking available about a 10-minute walk away. We parked a little ways away and walked the remaining distance to the pond. In late spring and early summer, the fresh green of the surrounding flora turns to water green, making a striking contrast to the clear blue sky.
Hi, hello. You go? When we get out of here, we'll see ducks again.
No, I want to ducko.
Ducko? Hey.
In spring, you can see all the flowers and buds appear in all their glory, and in autumn, which is where we were there, the fall colors are reflected vividly in the pond. The pond houses ducks, swans and fishes. Kaito couldn't contain his excitement at seeing a flock of ducks skim across the pond.
Oh, I see it.
The stroll took us a good 60 minutes, so definitely a great way to get some steps in for the day. But it was difficult to get a stroller in, so that might be something to consider if you plan on traveling with little kids. Gorgeous little houses dotted the path from the car park to the Kumoba Pond, and we were wondering if any of them are for rent the next time we visit Karuizawa. Our last favorite bit was spiders that came out to play. There were little insects and spiders everywhere. Kaito was fascinated, and it was a really great place to introduce little ones to natural flora and fauna. The second location worth checking out, Shiraito Falls. It was a 20-minute drive away from the Karuizawa town center and train station, although I'm sure there was a lot of public transportation going there as well.
Go then, let's keep walking, Kaito. Let's see the waterfalls.
Parking was close by with some souvenir shops around. A short 5-minute walk from the parking lot to the waterfalls. The trees around us in various shades of fall created a spectacular setting for this gorgeous day. Shiraito no Taki literally means the waterfall of white threads, which aptly describes its appearance, as multiple streaks of water drape over the surface, forming what seems like a white curtain. The mountain slopes above the waterfall contain a volcanic stratum on which the groundwater flows before surfacing here, which also escapes why no river flows into the Shiraito waterfall. Immediately below the Shiraito waterfall is a secondary waterfall that's shaped such that water cascades over several steps. A little treat for all of us at the end of this lovely walk was the souvenir shop at the end of the trail. Kaito spotted a vending machine and got his much needed dose of candy for the day. Our last recommendation is an extra 15-minute drive away from Shiraito Falls and totally worth the drive, and that's Onioshidashi Volcanic Park. A 30 to 35-minute drive from Karuizawa town.
Fine in the sun, but in the shadows.
It's cold, right? I know it.
We got our tickets and spotted some famous faces like John Lennon on a visitor wall as we entered the park. In fact, I googled it later and found out that John Lennon and Yoko Ono had visited Karuizawa many times. The Onioshidashi Park features a landscape of volcanic rocks that give it a unique and rugged appearance.
Punch!
The park is shaped by volcanic sediment deposited here during the 1783 eruption of Mount Asama. Besides allowing us a close look at volcanic rocks of various shapes, the park also offers a scenic view of nearby towns and Mount Asama on clear days. We were lucky to see the stunning Mount Asama in the distance. We had a lot of fun walking the rocks, fighting and playing. This was a phase in which Kaito loved to do sword fighting, and so it was a really nice walk on a cold winter day, and we had a really great time. A short distance from the park is the Asama Volcano Museum, where visitors can learn about the geography of volcanoes as well as about plant and animal life on volcanic terrains. And a quiet little restaurant inside the park seemed too inviting to resist, especially after a long walk. It was one of the many restaurants where we could place our order in a vending machine. Those are some great locations if you're in Karuizawa and spending a week or two, and I hope you enjoy them along with some of the other videos that we've made. In the next video, celebrate Christmas with us as we soak in some Christmas decorations, shopping and markets across Tokyo and Yokohama. Once again, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe, hit that like button and hit the bell icon to get notified. And we'll see you in the next one.